Person number 3. In this week's consent agenda, you have another request to approve spending $7,000 a year for the rest of your life for Quest line services. Last time we talked about this, you were kind enough to put it off the consent agenda, take it up on the regular agenda, and you heard a report from your staff that was, well, it demonstrated very clearly the lack of preparation and the lack of thought that went into those 2 prior requests. The answers to your questions about, well, is this available? Is that available? What would it cost? Have you thought about this? The answers were, well, I don't know. In other words, the staff hadn't done their homework. They hadn't done the research. They were just renewing a contract that had already been in place. Now, is it their fault that they didn't do their homework? Probably not. They probably weren't told to. There's nobody in charge, after all, of that area, since there's no central services director. There's nobody really setting a direction, a mission, and a goal, and all that good stuff for that particular group. And that's really a darn shame, because here's another $7,000 a year that's going to be spent on, from what I'm reading in this proposal, an architecture of phone service from the 80s, instead of something that's looking to the future. Instead of planning an integrated phone system for the county based on current technology, this is based on 20 and 30-year-old technology. Sorry guys, this is just another really poor choice for the way that the public's money is being spent. And I just, I find it offensive that so little effort is going into the planning and management of the critical technical infrastructure of the county. The excuse, or reason I should say, given why this particular installation is needed is to provide an independent phone system for the sheriff's office, because when power goes out at the courthouse, they lose their phones. Well, how about fixing that? How about fixing the fact that when the power goes out, you lose things? How about putting in an uninterruptible power source? And if you're not willing to do that, outsource the darn thing to a company that does have the adequate facilities. You can outsource your entire server room to another company, and they'll probably provide it at a lower cost than what the county is currently spending. That'd be my guess. I haven't seen the detailed budgets for that area, but given the lack of care with which money has been spent on other parts of the IT system here, I would not be at all surprised to find that it could not be done for less by a third party.